Hi, my name is Jessica Perry. The purpose of this presentation is to go over with you my senior project. I chose to research the topic of children who are hospitalized as a result of firearm injury and how these statistics can be prevented. I chose this as an interdisciplinary topic because it involves pediatricians, law enforcement, and the English discipline. The solution I was able to come up with was to self-publish a children's book which teaches children who are going to be around firearms or who live in firearms in their home how to be safe around guns and follow the rules of gun safety. This is a topic that I am actually very passionate about. I am a pro-gun and I am also a mother, and so I feel it is important to teach children how to be safe around firearms. When researching for the different disciplines, I found that the pediatrician discipline was the most shocking information. In 2009, there was a study conducted that showed 7,391 hospitalizations as a result of firearm injury with children. 2,141 of those were unintentional, meaning that they were accidents and could have been avoided had these children been taught the rules of gun safety. The pediatricians also did a separate study, and it showed that 3.3 million children here in the U.S. live in homes where there is a firearm present. Those 3.3 million children have got to be taught the rules and safetiness when around firearms. The other discipline that I researched was law enforcement. The reason for choosing that discipline is because there are already lots of programs that are implemented to teach gun safety to children. A lot of these programs are different between counties and states and cities. A lot of these are conducted within the police stations. They'll invite the citizens to come out and view their programs, or sometimes they'll even go to elementary schools to teach children their gun safety programs. The law enforcement program that I wanted to use for my book, that I felt was straight to the point, it was simple, it was easy for the kids to remember, was the 3 simple rules of stop, don't touch, and tell an adult. I felt that if I used something very simple and easy to remember, that the children would more likely remember it when they encounter a firearm. The third discipline that I wanted to incorporate to make this research project interdisciplinary was the discipline of English. When writing for children, it is a lot more technical, and there are a lot of strategies and rules that you need to remember. Again, children are more fragile, and writing for them is very different. The English discipline recommends that when writing for children, you keep the audience in mind. The child wants to relate to the main character. The child also wants to be the hero. They want to be the one that solves the problem, that finds the answer to the solution. They want to be a part of the story and feel like they can relate. And so I had to keep all those aspects in mind when I was writing this story, because it is a serious issue, and so making it relatable to a child was a little difficult, but I was able to come up with an amazing book. So this is the book, and it's called Alex Saves the Day. It's about a little boy whose parents decide to buy a gun for their home, and as soon as they buy the gun, they sit down with their son and they go over the rules of gun safety. They discuss with him different reasons why people buy guns and why it's important to be safe around the gun. Alex then encounters a dilemma when he goes to visit one of his friends, and they run into his friend's parents' gun. And so luckily, because Alex was educated on the rules of gun safety, he was able to teach his friend how to be safe, and that's how he saves the day, because they prevented an accident from occurring had they not been taught the rules of gun safety. To self-publish my book, I used the software called Booksmart, and it allowed me to create my book, create my template, enter all my information, upload my illustrations. It was just a really easy program to use. I then uploaded that onto, it's called blurb.com, and it allowed me to self-publish my book. I did a hardcover, and I did glossy pages, so it looks like a really nice book. It has all the aspects of a book. It has the summary in the inside, about the author on the other inside flap. The back I used to incorporate all the statistics and the severity of the issue. This is more for the parents. I even put, it is our responsibility as gun owners and caregivers to make sure our vulnerable children are educated on gun safety. Sharing this book is one step to bringing safety awareness to children.